It was at a family and friends five-a-side game on a Saturday morning that Humphrey Aghoghovbia Jr. first saw Fulham FC wonder kid Fabio Carvalho play. As far as he knew, this was the only way for the then-Brentford FC scout to see the child from Portugal's abilities. Even getting permission for him to play was a challenge. Carvalho's parents didn't speak English and he had to get a friend to communicate with them. Despite being the youngest player there, his talent was clear to see. He could receive the ball elegantly with his right and left. It didn't look like he had a weaker foot. Humphrey told me, he was playing without pressure. His receiving of the ball and fundamental skills just ticked all the. He had that Neymar look about him. It was ridiculous because he was playing against heavily maturated teenagers, even some men, and has just like a little 11-year-old. Humphrey had been tipped off about Carvalho's abilities by a friend who was a youth worker doing a project in the boys' primary SC. How are we going to get him in? Because if he doesn't play for a club, people won't see it. At that stage, the Portuguese kid's abilities felt like South London's best-kept secret, but it didn't stay that way. Soon there was a bunfight to land his signature. Humphrey was in the process of moving from Brentford to Fulham when he discovered Carvalho, so it maybe wasn't surprising when the Bees were soon trying to land the youngster. But when Manchester United and Chelsea started making moves, it was clear that word had spread well beyond West London of the sprite youngster still in primary school. Out of nowhere it became a rat race for him because other clubs became interested, Humphrey added. It turned out that Carvalho had been playing for another team, Balham Blazers. The club had strong links with Fulham and the West London side's effort in developing a relationship with the youngster proved crucial in the end. The choice has worked out well for both club and player. Having made his debut at the end of last season, Carvalho has been instrumental in helping Fulham's charge back to the Premier League this year. In January, he was poised to move to Liverpool FC, but the transfer broke down at the last moment. The move is expected to be rekindled this summer. Maybe the Portuguese youngster's talent would have been spotted regardless of whether he'd join Humphrey's Saturday game, but the scout can't help wondering what if it doesn't? He's found so many players in unusual settings, casual kickarounds or school tournaments, and seen them sign with his tab.